And good morning. Yes, it is Thursday. It is convention day. Greg and I, he's up, believe it or not.
I'm up and ready to go.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Well, I'm up.
Yeah. So we're headed over to grab something to eat. Yeah, we could have eaten at the hotel, but we're going to IHOP, a place we go usually when we come here. We'll go there, grab a little something, and head to the convention, which is moved. It's north of the city. And we went over there last night, helped set up stuff, so all is good. Anyway, let's get something to eat here at IHOP. Yeah, look at this CyberBeast. At this angle, you can actually see the laser etched badge of CyberBeast. Sometimes at a certain angle, you won't see it, but there it is. And there it is. All right, we're here. What are you gonna get, Greg?
I have eggs and sausage and toast. That's gonna do me this morning.
Okay, good. I think I'm gonna try the all-you-can-eat pancakes today. Yeah, there's no lunch, so you better stock up. We had a good meal at the IHOP. And a shout out to Leanne, our server. She got a little look inside of the Cybertruck. Hope you like it, Leanne, and we'll see you tomorrow, next breakfast before the Hamfest tomorrow. So, got to tell all your kids about the Cybertruck. We're on the way to today's venue. It is a convention. It's called the W4DXCC Convention. It moved from Pigeon Forge here to Huntsville. We're going down to see what's going on. It's a new venue for us, and we're all good. We know the people doing it, and we're going to help out if we can. We're just heading that way. For those of you who have been following our state of charge, we're still at 24%. You remember we charged up into Daresville, so we have enough to mess around. This is the second day here in Huntsville. Not having to charge, it's not a problem. We're still at 24%, and for you miles guys, that's, hold on, stay on the road. Whoa, get over on the road. Come on.
60 miles.
60 miles. So, anyway, there you go. I thought it would change up on the screen, but I'm not hitting the right spot. There we go. So it's 72 miles for you miles guys, and 24% for you percent people. The convention's going to start here in a few, but I'm going to show you guys quickly what's going on. The whole place is AM radio centric. All this stuff are all AM radios of the past. Look at this, an AM radio and a light. We've got a clock radio. And of course, the spindle leg radios. We've got a camera radio. Yep, there's the knobs. Isn't that cool? Then we've got a heater radio. And then we've got a teapot radio and a phone radio. Isn't that awesome? Chester drawers radio. And these are just standard AM radios, 5-tube in a variant, everything you'd ever think of here. This radio looks like an organ radio, but it's not. Very nice. And all kinds of table radios, all 30s. This is a cool one, or it looks like you do it, but you actually push it in as a button to change the stations that you preset. It just goes on and on and on. And if you're an AM radio or interested in this stuff, the museum is located here in Huntsville, Alabama, and it's called Signals. And they continue to improve it. And we were lucky enough to be able to get the convention here. Stuff you'll probably never see anywhere else. All restored and all functional, I'm told, which is pretty cool. I mean, now we're looking into the old stuff here. Sorry for the light. If I can block it a little bit here. Look at this. Crystal radio. Here's the cat whisker. And we got a cat whisker here in a sealed container. You adjust the inductor by rotating this. Another cat whisker crystal radio. Yet another. You can see here's the original box. It's called the Jubilee Crystal Radio Set. You got another crystal radio with its cat whisker. Small one. And this one's kind of cool. It's the Crystal Dine. You rotate the knob here and slide it up and down. And here is the cat whisker. Fillmore made a crystal radio. And it just goes on. Then we get into the tube amplified radios. Real small portable radio with a tiny cat whisker. Get my fat head out of the way right here. And it just goes on and on and on.
Alright, if you're in the museum and you can hear me, we're starting. If you don't want to hear me, union members, you know the routine. It's a little changed now that it's in Huntsville, but this will be the 19th year of W4D XCC. Next year will be the 20th. Wow.
Beyond that, they're looking for other clues. You'll remember that Galileo was the one who discovered sunspots, and so we talk about the DE and the
Dave Ivey. KD4BA. You want it? I want it. All right.
Well, after experiencing the convention and the new location, Greg, what do you think?
Oh, it was just an amazing day. And this museum is something else.
Yeah.
It just is. If you're here, you should go and take a look. You'll see stuff that you can't believe in there.
I echo the same thing. It is so well curated with everything. It is absolutely do not miss. If you've ever seen any kind of radios or telephones or any of that stuff, you need to come to the museum here, the Signals Museum, and it is awesome. And I'll put the address down into the credits down below or down to the comments. Any other last words about how cool this was?
Oh, well, I think the other side of it is moving W4DXCC down here was a really good move. We had good speakers, good program. It sort of establishes W4DXCC in a new location. It's just going to get better from here.
Yep, and I think that's absolutely correct. All right, we're down to 17%, and you know what that means? That means that the Sentry mode is not functioning below 20. So we do need to go get a little juice. We'll go to the map here. We will go here. We will go to the supercharger. The nearest one is in Huntsville. It's only 4 miles away. We'll navigate to it. It's version 3. Look at that. It's not too far from our breakfast place. So we're heading there now. We get a little juice. We haven't juiced up here for now 2 days, so it'll be fine. We'll get this thing done and let's hit it. We're here at the supercharger in Huntsville. 419 miles driven so far, 168 kilowatt hours used on our trip, 400 watt hours per mile. It's a little bit more than the Model Y, but it's quite a bit heavier. It's 15% on arrival. Let's charge. Yeah, look at that. 150, 180, 215. Yeah, I think the other cabinet down there is absolutely busted. As you saw, we had 34 kW. I moved it, didn't like it. Now it's at 252. Yep, much better. All right, we're going to charge here for a little while, get up to 80%, and then we'll get back to the hotel.